The Caribbean is one of the most beautiful places on earth. Blue seas, warm sun, music in the air. But behind the postcards, there's a truth we rarely talk about. A truth that lives quietly between the rich and the poor. In the Caribbean, inequality doesn't always shout, it whispers. It's the invisible line between those who live in gated communities and those who live in zinc roof houses. Between the child who flies abroad for school and the child who walks miles just to attend class. Both Caribbean, both talented, but both live in two separate realities. This gap didn't start yesterday. It started with colonialism. A small group controlled land, power, and money, while the majority labored, obeyed, and survived. When slavery ended, freedom came, but ownership did not. The same family kept the land. The same structure stayed in place. Only the faces changed. So inequality was not removed. It was inherited. Today, Caribbean elites are not always loud or flashy. They are quiet, polished, and well-connected. They own businesses. They control ports. They do imports and exports. They influence politics. They send their children overseas. Meanwhile, the poor are told, work harder, be patient, things will get better. But how do you climb a ladder when someone keep moving it higher and higher? Education is often described as the great equalizer. But in the Caribbean, even education is unequal. Private school versus public school. Tutors versus no tutors. Technology versus chalkboards. Talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. So brilliance is wasted. Dreams are delayed. And frustration quietly grows. Tourism paints a beautiful picture though. 5-star hotels, luxury cruises, endless smiles. But step outside the resort's wall and you will see another Caribbean. Workers earning minimum wage, serving visitors who spend in one night they earn in a month. Tourism brings money, yes, but who really controls it and who truly benefits? Inequality is not only economic, it's mental. So some are taught to lead, others are taught to serve. Some are encouraged to speak, others are told to stay quiet. Colorism, accents, surnames, and even the way you dress can decide how far you go. And slowly, people start believing their position is normal. This is why frustration is rising across the Caribbean. Not because people are lazy, not because people don't want better, but because the system feels closed. When hard work doesn't lead to progress, when corruption goes unpunished, when wealth stays at the top, anger finds a voice. This conversation is not about hating the rich. It is about questioning fairness. It's about asking why a few have so much while many have so little. It's about recognizing that society cannot grow strong when most of its people are struggling to survive. Real change begins with honesty. Honest leadership, honest education reform, honest conversation about land, wealth, and opportunity. The Caribbean does not lack intelligence. It does not lack creativity. It does not lack resilience, for sure. What it lacks, though, is equal access. The Caribbean will never truly rise until prosperity is shared, until success is possible for many, not just a few. Because a nation divided by wealth is a nation standing on weak ground. And the future of the Caribbean depends on whether we choose comfort for the few or dignity for all.